In this week's parasha, it says in Parashat Vayigash, "V'lo yachol Yosef leitapek lechol netzavim elav." Yosef cannot restrain himself in the presence of all who stood before him. So the question is, what does that mean? Yosef was about to reveal himself to his brothers, and it says he couldn't restrain himself. That means he was holding back. He was almost like he didn't want to. What do you mean Yosef couldn't restrain himself? This was about to be a moment of joy, and it seems like it was going to be a moment of stress and pain and hardship. What does it mean restrain? Restrain is a harsh word. The Sfat Emet explains that Yosef really wanted to conceal his identity from his brothers a little bit longer, and he did. And then that's what it means he wanted to restrain. He didn't want to reveal himself right away. He wanted to hold off a little bit more, just a little bit more. Now, why was it so important to him? He explains that we know right after Yosef revealed his identity, he wept. Yosef cried on Binyamin's shoulders. Binyamin cried on his shoulders. Yosef cried on Binyamin's shoulders because the two Beit HaMikdash would be built on Binyamin's territory and be destroyed eventually. And seemingly Yosef, Mishkan Shiloh, which will eventually be destroyed in the portion of Yosef. When they cried, they had Ruach HaKodesh. They knew what was going to happen. They knew that the Beit HaMikdash and the Mishkan Shiloh will be destroyed, which is very sad. Now, when they met and they got back together, although it was a moment of joy after a long separation, a moment of happiness, but Yosef understood in the long run, in the big picture, he understood with Ruach HaKodesh, that when a Jew, when a person, especially a tzaddik like Yosef, has pain and go through a hardship and go through a difficulty, that eventually helps Bnei Israel for the generations to come. And it could be that if he would have had a little bit more pain, and if he would have revealed himself just a tad of a moment later, maybe a few more minutes, maybe just a little bit more time, it could be that the Beit HaMikdash wouldn't have been destroyed, maybe not both, maybe only one, or maybe they would have been around for longer, or maybe both wouldn't have been destroyed. But it seems, according to Sfat Emet, that right over here, it was when the Churban Beit HaMikdash, it was almost like it was decided, it was the root. And also for the Mishkan Shiloh, the destruction of the Mishkan Shiloh, which was also, we know, very great, almost as great as the Beit HaMikdash. So Yosef knew, if I could do it a little bit longer, have a little bit more pain, a little bit more, that would help Klal Yisrael, that would help the Jewish nation for many years to come. And this is really a lesson for all of us, especially right now we're going through a painful moment, going through a difficult time, going through hardships, going through struggles. Bnei Israel is going through a big challenge, a big test. And we have a lot of pain, there's a lot of issues. And unfortunately a lot of young soldiers who are not making it back from battle. But we have to understand, we have to realize that when there's tsar, when there's pain, when there's difficult moments like this, it's really to help Bnei Israel, it's to help Klal Yisrael. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu should, Be'ezat Hashem, we should protect all of Am Yisrael, protect all of our soldiers. We should not have to have any more pain. We should not have to have any more anguish, any more issues. We should have Be'ezat Hashem peace and tranquility, and we should all be together, Am Yisrael, united, one nation, under one banner, in Yerushalayim with the third Beit HaMikdash, and no more wars. B'ezat Hashem, Amenu, Amen. Shabbat Shalom.